digital ecosystem demands volume. To maintain relevance, independent creators feel pressured to conceptualize, produce, and publish on a relentless weekly cadence. This chart highlights the core pressure. While the volume of content scales exponentially, the total pool of human attention remains flat. Capturing a slice of that stagnant pool requires a constant stream of high-engagement material. The current industry model places a heavy burden on the individual. A single creator is expected to serve as the lead researcher, head writer, technical director, and editor for every single upload. As equipment and distribution have become more accessible, the primary barrier to entry has shifted. The most significant challenge in this environment is the mental tax of continuous, raw ideation. Starting a project from scratch requires a high initial expenditure of mental energy. You are attempting to build a narrative structure out of nothing to fill a blank page. This is known as cognitive friction, the measurable delay and energy drain that occurs between the intent to create and the actual start of production. Staring at a blank document drains the executive function needed for the actual filming and editing. By the time an idea finally takes shape, the creator may already be too fatigued to execute it well. Relying on spontaneous inspiration is a difficult way to maintain a production schedule. When ideas don't arrive on command, the entire workflow grinds to a halt. To maintain the volume required by modern platforms, creators are beginning to look for ways to turn that initial spark of inspiration into a more reliable external process. This is where the workflow changes. Instead of fighting the blank page alone, the creator utilizes a large language model, an AI designed to process and generate complex text structures instantly. The AI acts as a pre-production assistant. By feeding it a basic concept, the creator can bypass the initial cognitive friction and receive an immediate starting point. The system generates a structural blueprint. It suggests optimized titles based on search trends, drafts a script focused on retention, and offers specific scene ideas. This comparison shows the shift in efficiency. While a traditional brainstorming phase might stretch across several days, the initial drafting is now compressed into a few seconds. By assigning the architectural drafting to the machine, the creator is freed from the most draining part of the ideation process. With the blueprint established, the creator moves directly into the physical craft of production. This stage, however, requires a human presence. Recording a voiceover involves more than just reading words. It requires capturing the specific tone, timing, and persuasive energy that builds trust with an audience. In the editing bay, the creator manually controls the pacing. They decide exactly where to trim and how to structure the clips to keep a viewer's focus sharp. They layer in visual effects and transitions, ensuring each cut supports the narrative established in the script. These visual elements are synchronized with a soundtrack, using the rhythm of the music to drive the video's momentum towards its conclusion. In this model, human effort is redirected. The creator can ignore the friction of the first draft and focus entirely on the quality of the final performance. Once the edit is finished, the video is uploaded and released into the platform's recommendation system. The feedback loop is immediate, showing a clear upward trend in views, engagement, and subscribers. Machine-generated elements, like titles and script hooks, effectively win the initial click. Simultaneously, human-led elements, vocal delivery, and editing pace drive the long-term retention needed for engagement and subscriptions. High performance in the current algorithm appears to be the result of this specific combination: machine logic for structure and human performance for connection. The initial confusion of the blank page is replaced by quiet satisfaction. The creator finished the project without the typical exhaustion of the drafting phase. This method organizes production into two distinct streams. The machine handles the structural logic, while the creator handles the final delivery. Even as AI-generated voices and visuals improve, the creator remains the vital filter for taste, making the final decisions on which ideas will truly resonate with their specific community. The role of the content creator is evolving toward that of an executive producer, managing automated systems to ensure a higher quality of consistent output. By offloading the friction of ideation, creators can spend their limited energy on the one thing a machine cannot replace: the personal connection between a creator and their audience.